Can you grab me the ranch sauce and a bowl, please? Kind of.
Oh wait, I don't
Wait, take
know
it.
what Prometheus would roll because you have. I'll just go with the dice so far.
No, where I can. So Prometheus is there.
I'm just gonna add 25 to
But I
that
have
because I'm pretty sure
Prometheus.
that's what his spot
My
is.
Prometheus is, no, right.
You can spot check?
Yes.
Naturally, the hawk has the best.
Hello.
17.
Is that possible? Okay. Victor.
Victor has 13, Miriam has 10, and Prometheus has like a 31.
All right, so we have one. Make this.
7.
Hi. Jenna.
Nice.
I know.
I'm paying real good attention today.
What is the problem spot?
Yeah.
But doesn't like you today.
Apparently, I keep getting a fucking UK playlist correct song.
I just find that funny.
It's
Restart your Spotify.
It's software. We've got to have money.
All right. So, what was yours? 35. 32. And our versus is plus 6, so 21. Okay. So, those 18 and over. Notice you've been sent back, not with just your things, but there's also a scroll rolled up in the center of all of you. Upon opening said scroll, I don't care who does it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna touch it. Upon opening said scroll, you find a map. This map points you to the exact location and route to take for the rebel party. Ooh.
It's a good thing you touched it because if you hadn't said anything, Prometheus was gonna hop down, pick it up.
Ooh. Shall we serve some
Kill!
rebel army?
Kill!
Kill? Yeah, that's what I do too. Hello?
Let's
Are
light,
you on the route to kill?
let's light the fuckers up.
Kane?
Let's do it.
Let's wipe them from existence. A little bit of poison won't hurt.
Alright.
Should we come up with a tactic though, or are we all just going to barrage it?
Bananas.
I find out that little effort is how we get big results.
Well, one thing's for sure.
I don't think you're shooting any more oil pots there, Megan.
No, but I have an idea.
Okay?
We lead them in, and we lure them. But what we have to do is prevent their escape. Cut off their back route, pin them against the wall, and just pick them off like flies on a
Okay, so-
sheet stick.
With my survival ranging skills, when back to the correct location, is there like a one entrance into this area, or is there multiple? There are multiple entrances. Okay.
The dwarfs, if you remember.
There are multiple entrances, and there's also an quote unquote outward entrance. So if you like, you can go on top of the mountain and figure it out from there.
We have to approach this carefully, though. One mistake, and we notify this party, they'll scatter into those exits.
So,
Yeah, it just means we have to hunt them down a little bit longer. They're all dead regardless.
Unless we cut off the exits.
well, we're not enough people.
Well, if we're covering the exits, then
We're not enough people to cover all exits. But if we would go to the top of the mountain and strategically ambush them,
If we somehow manage to draw them out, they'd be all going through. If we get them single file into the tunnel, we can all just knock them off in
but
one
there's no
go.
tunnel.
throw down.
There's no tunnel that we know of yet off the map. Now, yes, they're dwarves. There's going to be a tunnel somewhere, but we need to strategically case them.
What we need to do is survey the area. Make
Why
sure.
don't we use the rogue to sneak in and see what's going on?
Good option.
It's probably the smartest option to send the
The reconnaissance.
stealthier elements to scout out the area.
That would be the thing, would be you and I.
Amara, from your tracking abilities, you see that the camp is about half a day
Doesn't
out
like your dice.
from where you are.
Okay. So about half a day, give or take. We go about 200 yards away from it, stop there. Let the sneakier ones through. We're still within a ring of communication for our thoughts.
Another thing we need to take into consideration is the party's fatigue. We should be fresh and ready for battle.
Which you are after the angel has
Yeah.
blessed you.
Oh yeah, all the HP is off. I forgot about that one. So
Okay.
you are healed.
Alright. That's taken care of.
Yeah, we're all healed. We're all ready to go. We all have our spells back.
I just had another thought.
What?
Well, say for those that are about to go scouting, how dark are things going to be? Because dwarves have dark vision.
I have to.
So if it's pitch black, that
I'm
one's
screwed, but that one is yeah.
Ash. I need to dry ice.
Don't you have an invisibility ring?
yeah, but that's not going
Yeah,
to help her
But it
see
won't help
it.
me with seeing.
She's got to be able to actually see what she's doing.
I was thinking of the dark vision from the dwarf's perspective.
I can cancel out.
No, they can't see anything in the invisibility room.
It's just the fact that she can't see either.
That's why we should just send the rogue in, just for reconnaissance, so we map out there. We need to be able to see what they
I have
all
dark
believe.
vision.
How stealthy are you? Because I remember the last few times you kind of,
Mm-hmm.
That one's on you, Brenda.
I can be pretty sneaky.
Well, I don't doubt it.
If you got dark vision as well, Shinra, I can just hand you my ring for now.
Doesn't it have to attune though?
Mm-mm.
It's one of the few rings that doesn't need attunement.
Okay, well then you hand him your ring, and then you two go into the tunnel and sneak out, but
Okay.
reconnaissance. You just observe all the pathways that they
Let
could take.
us get to about 200 feet before the camp first,
Make
because
this.
I'm gonna have to
Yes.
track you guys there at least.
Are you able to do trip lines? Especially with all the materials that you just received.
Yes, by now make it from the
Because,
other
what I want to do, I want
Because I could
to
do
go through
trip
the map.
line, as if you could attach some
And I
of
wanna
my
find
vials
a
of
direct,
poison
but
gas to
not
one of the
direct
trip lines.
route.
When they
Right,
attempted
the one
to
that they
escape
have
the
not
tunnels,
used,
it could
it's
activate the
not marked,
poison.
but a direct-ish.
Well, are we gonna worry about that after we check things out first?
I just figure we'll check them out, and then if we see them while we're checking it out, no sense in trying to make multiple trips.
Yeah, it might be better to just do it while we're dipping out.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Let me take a look here through my pouch and see what I've got. I should have something that could make it very nasty for these guys to try and run the opposite direction from us.
I've already had like three.
What
three
if-
things in my hand.
What about magical barriers?
I
Got
can
to answer your
do
question tomorrow.
Yes.
You find three
two
different
trip wires or two pressure plates.
One that goes pretty much directly there. And
Well-
it gives you a big bowl down in here.
I have two pressure
Five.
triggers, so I could do
There's
something
two
with
paths
that.
to the side, they're a little more complicated. And they crisscross the center
So
path.
4 traps, I guess.
But they will bring you around to the side and they, from your map, look a little less used.
And that's one of the ones I want
I
to
have
do with. The
just
only
the thing.
problem would be
Yeah?
is
Burnt
map.
oath fumes.
Is that good or
That
bad?
Softies will be able to follow you on this, on any path.
So
Do I have to be really careful?
my plan is to
Do I have
use
to be really
one of
careful?
these two routes off the
Um,
sides, a little bit more of a
I
tough.
have them
It's a
contained.
little bit heavier with terrain,
What you need to do
but
is
it
you
hasn't
attach
been
your
used.
trip
It's
line
not on the map to be used. So
to
then
the corp on the
They
bottom.
they
can't
may
see
not
it.
be on there. This one, however, is we get on this one and they're gonna fucking see us no matter what. So
Take the path less traveled. That way we can
I
get
can-
the element of surprise.
I can make myself look like a rock and just go across.
And I mean, if I'm invisible, then No, I think that's the perfect thing for us to do.
So then why don't you two take the direct path
And we'll
with your
circumvent.
visibility and whatever. And you guys get there a little bit, and then I will take the crew to the less, little heavier trucking.
Shinra. Also, remember the hyper black powder? When given enough force, it explodes, but it's less of an impact, more of a flash, right?
I'd
Uh-oh,
rather not use that.
it makes craters.
That'll be really loud and it will let everybody know.
It-
With what I have in mind, it's going to create a poisonous cloud in all the areas we don't want them to go.
That's good. Cut off the
You know.
trait.
Exactly.
That black stuff makes craters, because we found it in craters.
And since we are in underground territory, we do not want to cave it.
Oh wait, we're still inside the mountain?
Yes.
For right now, yeah.
No, I thought we were outside.
No,
Shall we
we're
go?
in,
What?
we're in the
You
tunnel.
guys are gonna have to give me a second.
Yep.
I know,
Nope.
I know
I'm
you're
alright.
excited, but I have to find my.
I got the ring from you?
Yeah.
And it's the ring of invisibility, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Also, so out of game while Tammy's setting that up, we should wait for the rest of the party. That way, if things go south, we have our heavy
We had a
hitter.
party.
I know, I mean, they're just a little late.
No, we had a party.
We're starting.
They're with you guys. It's just
Yeah.
a fact.
If somebody's not here, the rule is the party joins wherever we're going.
Okay.
So we're gonna start moving. We're not gonna sit here for an hour waiting for the rest of the crew to get here. We're just gonna make it there, get there, keep going. They come in. If we're in combat, then we're in combat, and they can join us in combat because they're technically, their characters are still there.
Right. But what we need to do, we should position the warriors at the mouth of the entrance. That way, they're ready to take an action.
Brandon, do you know where my other?
We're
It's good to
gonna,
have a contingency plan for every outcome.
Do you know where my other box?
we're gonna go take this path, stop about 200 yards in, wait for these two to figure out what they can
I
do.
think it's over by Ash.
Once they get back to
Underneath
us,
her,
once they
sec-
got all
shelter
their
her son.
ghastly things done, then we'll move forward in.
Can I have my pile of paperwork in my other box, please?
No, I can't lift that box with this wrist.
Okay.
Is the ring that you gave him the one that gives invisibility if he touches me?
Yes. You become invisible as long as he touches you.
It
So-
keeps in contact.
But one thing I would say too is if anything really goes to dodge, if they don't really,
I'll just grab a hold of you.
well, I'll camouflage myself, and then I could be inside eyes, you know.
And we have the
If you're
rings that
holding a
communicate.
rope and he's holding it, you're invisible.
Oh, yeah?
But not even just that, but we have the rings of communication, plus I can grab a hold of him, so.
Yeah, like,
If you can, maybe set up a future. As they're dwarves and they're in an encampment, they will have an armory. Maybe set that up to be sabotaged.
We'll see.
we'll see what we see.
They're
Yeah, it
rebels.
depends on what we see once we get there, because there
They
could be.
probably only what they have on themselves. It's probably a temporary camp.
If we're ready, let's start shuffling through. Those two can go the fast way, we'll go around the long.
Yeah, she said
And
just
I
give her a
can
moment while
go,
she
since
finishes
we're
setting
going
up.
a roundabout way with curves and that should help minimize light distance.
Yeah.
I'll pull out my katana and provide us with light.
What about your shiny copper skin?
It's not going, well, my guy is naturally brushed copper, but he's taking on a bronze shine,
Pulling that piece.
but I don't naturally do.
You're not shiny?
In daylight, you could say he shines like the Twilight vampires.
Put this down there, please.
But in darkness, he doesn't glow. His katana will always glow unless there's an anti-magic field.
Works?
What?
Yeah, if it works. Why not? It's lame.
No cooking.
Move silently. Victor doesn't move silently. What's your move silently, dude?
14.
Thanks. Miriam's is a 6.
Sweet.
She gets a +4 because she's a half.
That's what this is.
And then,
Might I ask a favor from the group, though? Once we're done with the encampment,
correction, it's a +2.
could you all leave the bodies for me?
We'll see.
Something I want to try.
Body does a 4. Move silently.
It honestly will depend on
That's the ratio.
the
Yeah.
Dwarven King. We are on orders from the Dwarven King.
To dispatch an encampment of rebels, I don't think he cares what happens to a bunch of cadavers.
You never know.
From what we've seen of them so far, they may want to know and see who exactly is behind this.
Despite
rebellion.
the fact that they are rebels, they are still technically his
army.
subjects.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Is that your phone?
Is that what he uses to call you?
Hello. Okay.
Hi.
Olivia needs to get in. So I'm gonna go
I
this
didn't
way.
know it's your
Right
nickname.
here.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Why I asked
You
you.
can
He asked me if you're prepared for Amy shenanigans yet. I'm like, oh yeah, me and the bro are so ready.
Can you hold that for a second?
And he's like, oh, is that you? Yeah, it is you. Okay, good.
So don't knock shit down.
Ah, I just knocked that table.
Where are you sitting on? Why would you do something that silly?
Okay.
Reddit, volume can bite me right now.
Dog, that's move.
But teleported
I
out of
require
the
Volume
space.
bites me right now.
Now we're in our
Oh.
on the route. As bonus.
Good
we go
boy,
after
Dad.
the directly. We're on the move to their encampment.
I don't have any.
Let them know in a second.
Sneaking around.
Yeah, me too.
Let them get in first. We'll let them know. Don't worry. You will catch them up in 2 seconds once they're ready.
You gotta let me shrink down, Brenda.
Hi.
Okay, my migraine.
Ah,
So that's last
What is
issue.
it? Cool down.
Yeah.
So then,
You have like 2 different
Cool
players.
down.
Yeah, well, what it is I have a pair of prescription sunglasses, and then my pair of prescription glasses.
You know that?
I usually go back.
Actually, my warlock actually gets the spell cool down. Yeah. Yeah.
If
If
you-
level 9 units, they can solo the entire Black Temple
Yeah,
raid.
like they don't work when
Beat
you're like
Illidan,
in
and
the car
actually, the
driving.
trinkets cool down spell drop.
Thing is I've witnessed it work.
Mine don't work, and I like it's probably the newer ones first, but
No, I have a coworker that I drive home, and she obviously won't go for me, so she could have a cigarette while I was doing my stuff.
all right, boys and
And
girls.
then the bosses would stay right.
So you haven't missed much. The Angel basically said, thank you for playing my game. Releases you and sets you back at your camp and leaves you with a small present. Said present is a map that leads directly to the rogue encampment that you're looking for. Okay?
So what we've decided is there's basically 2 routes to go. One's a very direct route there that will be haha, catch me, we see you. So we're going to send the rogue and Brandon, since Brandon has my ring of invisibility that way, stealth mode to play poison trap on all the items that they can get out of. I will lead with the tracking, will lead you guys through the less obvious route, which is gonna be a little bit heavier on the training, but at the same time, we won't be noticed that we are on our way there.
And I am the light.
Yeah, so therefore Brandon and, Shinra and Makeless are going to basically create where every entrance or an exit is gonna be gassed out as they go near it. So there's only one entrance in, which will be the one that we all go into after they're done.
Okay. Everybody's caught up?
Stop touching it and playing with it.
Our entrance.
Yeah.
Where is this fresh?
And it's pretty and
I've got mine.
it's amazing and.
You gotta pass the other two
Yeah.
along.
Okay, well, it was supposed to be
Yeah.
all green,
Apparently
all
that's
pink, or
yours.
whatever,
Yeah.
and hate's doing just like plain color, right?
Those
So
are
we're
locked
gonna
ones.
change up a little.
For me, yes,
Okay,
mine.
let's do it.
There.
And then we see it on.
I'm like,
board,
I don't
and
know
we're
what
like,
this is. I just know it's not my stuff. So mine's in my.
Here's the whole color window with this.
oh. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
this one's definitely a lot epic. Well, do we have the full color to talk about?
Oh, right, that was me sending my picture of myself.
See, like I said, there's a picture of them.
First you thought those were all ogres, and then I thought, oh good lord, oh
No,
wait.
they're actually, they're
They're the
bugbear figures, but I swear they're dwarves.
Wow.
They're just
Oh
giant
good lord, they're
zoomed in.
ogres, oh wait, no, it's
Those are dwarves.
So it turns out for me,
Oh,
this spot
I
is
mean,
actually
like
with the
the
roll,
Yeah.
34. Oh, no, that's correct, 35.
So sorry,
Still.
figures have not been painted yet. We will be doing painting this week. I have just been really busy finishing off my spare room.
I think everyone's been really busy. I haven't even gotten a chance to do the creatures that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've gotten the Tree of Gondor completely finished.
awesome.
So,
So,
there's actually, I just thought of
what do you want?
something
Would you like
interesting
some
little
tracks or
enchantment I
some-
would like to try with
Oh,
your magic,
like
I would
sparkles
like
or-
involving
to
my purple cloak and the flying
let
spell.
you know. So this, the side path that Amara is taking me through is here. So I need at least one marker for those that, it works. It works. I should go with one marker for now. Alright, and the direct route that Makeless and Shinra are going is there.
Have some fun with you.
So you travel for most of the day, and for Amara,
As you want to survival checks here.
and Amara leads you well, but it's pretty rough ground, and it's a little harder to see. So by the time you actually get to the area, you're pretty. It's almost like you've had a good day's hike.
Okay. But I'm already. Just so you know.
I move silently to 30.
Amara has no issue with
Does anyone else have a bonus where they don't have an issue in rough terrain or don't take? Okay,
You're not with me.
I said anyone.
I know. So they're all sitting there tired. Amara's like, let them do the last one. Come on.
I don't know, I'm a physical freak.
There's the one more.
So you're still in wolf form, then you're still good too.
Yeah, see,
And if I get tired, I can fly.
Okay.
Loki is going to want a good rest at some point because spells are.
Your spells and health have recovered
Oh,
as another gift from the angel.
That was last session. The angel
That
given
is-
us the X, yeah, the angel gave us the XP and said, you have been completely restored.
oh,
It's okay. It's all good if you miss some money, but you have spells and health again.
I just have to think.
my research.
Okay. So we're gonna do this in 2 groups.
Oh, God. I can't do this with my hand. Just stop.
And I'm doing it with my hand because you know it doesn't phase me. Someone didn't set properly on there.
Don't forget the 2 captain class,
Huh?
the 2 yellow shirts.
I'm getting there. See, yellow shirts.
If this was Star Trek, I'd be the only captain officer class.
That's how it goes.
At least you're a red shirt.
What? I don't know.
Well, that's only
Like,
how
in Star Trek, yellow shirts are officer class. You get the blue is science,
Okay.
Green is medic, blue is science, yellow is the captain.
and then the red is engineering. So we
Cannon
got
fodder.
Yes.
Actually, no, what was his name?
Scotty was red.
Right,
Yeah. There was just a
Juliana?
Voyager, I think it was Voyager.
and
We don't get that present yet. We don't get them yet.
I'm already there. So let's go with the way. And there's the horse.
Voice. It's pumpkin time.
Alright. So Mara, as you stop the group near where you assume to be far enough away to not be seen.
Yeah.
Loki,
Nice
I would like you to roll a sensory check.
Why so serious?
Kinda.
14.
14. Okay. For some reason, you feel that magical itch. Where you're like, okay, there's magic over here somewhere and I don't know where it's from and it's starting to piss my fucking ass off.
I want to play with it.
Yes.
I am a dragon.
So if Loki can feel that, could Rook do the same thing?
I'm about to get Rook to do things.
I was gonna say the magic users probably. should
I think it's your full elf.
Oh, is it the elf?
It's the elfy bit.
Oh well, that's still good. Druid.
Because she asked you of all people, so I
Yep.
think it's the elfy bit.
Well, it's the
So the other full elf would be.
Rook, and then the drow might also get it.
I don't know if the job got
The drow does not get the hidden door, unfortunately.
That's what it is.
It's
That's one
a,
of the few things that changes between the two.
it is. It's unfortunate and it sucks.
No, that's
So Rook.
Oh, do I need to add anything to this?
It's your
It's your
sensory.
sensory, so what level you're at now?
9.
Okay, so that means you are at a.
Oh, your dark vision replaced low light vision.
5 plus your intelligence modifier.
So 5 plus 2, so 7?
Yeah.
16?
Wonderful. Okay, so you also feel the magical itchies. But you hear, "Psst. Oi!" And you recognize this voice. You recognize it. You're like, guys, Philippe is here. You're like, no one else can hear this. No one else senses it.
Guys, mom's checking in on us.
And suddenly everybody with Amara's team hears, "Psst, dumbasses, turn around."
I'm gonna turn around.
Damn, I almost
Yeah,
think
you
I
hear
could
jump
have
as
done
she
this.
turns here. Yulia jumps a little when she turns around. Loki just turns around and goes, "What now?"
Yeah, I have your attention. Come here. You don't see me. You don't see her. You hear her. You don't see her.
I might be able to sense her.
Oh,
I would love to see you.
I have blind sense.
doesn't help you.
I would love to be able to see you.
I knew that. She steps out of the wall.
Oh,
Ah!
that
That would
explains the
definitely
willies.
be
All
where
right.
blind sense doesn't help.
All right, that explains it. Through the hole, everyone.
Into the wall again.
So you all enter the wall, and says, "I hear you're doing a wonderful job. Congratulations, but I have an issue. Nina, you are needed elsewhere." So all she does is tap Nina on the head, and she disappears. She taps Nina on the head, and she disappears. And then she looks at Amara and says, "Hee hee hee, come here. This is gonna
It's
hurt."
so hard.
And she does her magic mumbo jumbo.
Abracachihuahua.
Abracachihuahua, I like that one.
It rips a second personality out of Mara.
Ooh, that'd be interesting to see.
Amara begins to glow. And it burns for 10 damage. And you see an
You mark
entity.
that down, boy? No, you're not.
10.
Okay.
Don't pester him. Let him figure it out. You have to stop helicoptering. Let him do it.
Say something else for a moment.
Yeah, that did not sound like I was going to go helicopter.
It sounded like I was gonna say Holocaust.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Costing.
Wow, guys.
And I are on the same.
And congratulations,
You see-
the media is paying
A
attention.
minor entity
We're streaming.
begin to appear next to Amara. After, a good 5 minutes, it solidifies,
Long time no see, girly.
and Liliana appears,
Fascinating.
along with a very fuzzy unicorn.
Cool.
That's new.
Philippa, you pulled that personality out of Mars?
She actually came with us
She's
from
shoving her into
Ravenloft.
me.
She came from Ravenloft.
Like I said,
Oh, right. Well,
But she
we
appeared.
When we came back, she got trapped in Mara's head.
oh, so she was trapped in there.
Oh.
there's a reason
Probably
why
it's a little
when
less
she
crowded
appeared,
in there now,
Victor
huh?
went, "Hello, girly."
Wait. I can think for myself.
It's not like you do that much anyways.
Finally, a chance.
No, you let the other fat personalities do that for you.
Wow,
I
Raps.
almost forgot.
Thankfully, she just pulled the contents out of Amara's head.
Alright.
That's okay. Do what you just did again, Rasgar.
Burn.
Basically.
But
Ironically enough, she got burn damage.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Alright.
just thinking the game.
Amara,
Alright,
the way,
guys.
Amara, the way that you think can be utterly appalling sometimes.
Isn't it grand?
I don't understand you.
I thought I had it.
That
on
makes
mine.
multiple people here.
Alright. So she looks, you're right, Amara, dear.
How?
Dead.
No, not until things on my own of having somebody in my head.
Like I said, you've taken
I don't
her
wanna be mad at
conscience.
Stop
her.
killing people.
I wonder if the love from the inhaler now is gonna be gone because she's out of my head now.
Stop killing people.
Sorry, you said my name?
I thought you paid her to kill people.
I pay her for a job, not specifically to kill people.
Say it 2 more times and you go Beetlejuice. Talking about saying her name 3 times, not Amara's name.
Alright, continuing. I hear you're doing well. Enjoy. Try not to die. I shall leave you. Oh, and by the way, there's a guard at the end of the hall.
Thank you.
Always
So,
She disappears and you have added a new member to the party. Yay!
I think we should walk to the corner-ish
I
area
clearly missed out from Ravenloft.
and wait for the other crew to figure out what we need to do.
Sound good to the long route party?
Sure, but I'm positioning my body between my katana and towards the end of the tunnel where the,
Behind the light.
guard, yeah.
Okay, we should just sit here, gear ready. Those that need to get spells ready.
I was
didn't
about
know
to
what
say,
It's just with those that
spell
need
I
to
should
get
consider.
spells, get considered.
Well,
While we wait for the
I'm
other
wondering, I'm gonna consider some spellage, because I
Then
need
we
silent cast while
hit
I'm
pretty
waiting.
quick and fast. I could probably
Mm.
knock him unconscious from here once
But I
we
can-
have the go
If I
away.
can get line of sight on something else, once you've done that, I can magic missile something.
Yeah.
And I can silent
just think
cast that and
if-
hold it.
We quickly get this guy out once they come up this way.
I could magic out the guard and then you can get the next one, because you can get ahead faster than I can.
Can you shoot that far?
Magic missile? Hell yeah. Magic missile's not hit.
Because I wasn't going to kill them.
Oh,
or
magic
hit
missile.
them.
Magic missile's gonna hit.
Yeah, and it's gonna startle them when I
It
can
might
hit
make
them
some
with
noise.
sleep arrows.
Yeah,
Plus there'd be a streaming light.
I can.
It's behind him. He wouldn't see it.
Mm.
It would be the fact that that will knock him, and then he could either run or alert.
True,
Or
but it's a
my
bolt of
sleep
pure
arrow will
energy.
literally just knock him on the ass.
True, but a bolt of energy would knock the wind out of him, sending him flying.
Has it knocked anybody else out though?
No, it's not enough to do it.
And
The sleep
dwarves
arrow
are
or
also
sleep spell
magic
are-
resistant, not
Great choices for that.
immune, just resistant.
Well, very
They
well,
are
Snake
resistant.
can knock him out.
Yeah,
We can dispatch, slit his
snake
throat.
that one, and then
Hey, Nels, what's up?
as if we snake that one, I can then cast. If I get close enough, I can cast sleep. I can also cast.
Now.
If we give another person a bow, we could cast.
Pocket diamond.
We could cast True
Lot more
Strike on
people do
someone,
that.
and we could fire off 2 of those arrows and get 2 people out.
I've got a bow.
There we go. Because you're gonna hit,
Mm-hmm.
but I can cast True Strike on Tari, and Tari can hit the next guy if he can get line of sight with one of your sleep arrows.
Try how hard can you shoot?
60 feet with a short bow.
Okay, Try will shoot first because I from this corner I can shoot the last one over there
That works.
with no issue.
I'm
Alright.
a flashy kind of
So-
I have
description.
25 feet, so.
Sorry, baby.
I suggest
Loki is-
mages and spellcasters, if you're going to buff yourself, do it.
Well, let's wait for the other crew first.
Yeah, I'm
Can I
just,
get to
Figure
them,
out how-
guys?
Yeah, to figure out how
Yeah.
close they are. We're just kind of judging.
and I'm pre-casting so that way I've got the spell hold, and because I'm
All right,
using
Magus
the
and
sound.
Shinra.
Yep.
So you've made your way through the more direct path, and he cannot see you. Actually, he could. He cannot see you where you are right now. But
Oh.
the rest is up to you.
He can't see us anyways because we're both invisible, and my move silently is 30.
All right, would you roll a move silent for me as well?
27.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so I have my hand on his shoulder, and we're both invisible because of it.
I'm gonna turn my armor sensibility on.
So what we're going, so you guys would have heard that we're gonna take out these 2 guards and you can hit the 3rd one up here we can't see.
So, shall we
You guys
set?
can actually
we
coup draw
don't,
him.
we don't know if it's there right now.
They haven't seen that far yet.
Oh.
So can we get them in
So-
there, please?
This pathway right here directly across, that looks like, because we know the party's coming from this direction, right?
Yes, you do.
Do we want to set our first trip line straight across there?
Well, I would
deal
like
behind
to
you
know first what we're gonna be dealing with, you know? Because we don't know anything about anything back there, right?
No, exactly. But we know the party's coming from the opposite side of where we are right now.
Trip line the one that you guys.
So
just
this
went
is
through.
obviously an exit route. We can always disarm it later if we need, if it turns out to be nothing. But if we end up getting spotted, I'd rather have at least an exit route blocked off.
Yeah, like, they may know that where we're coming from could be to there, right? So it also might be a good idea to put one right where we are.
Mhm.
And then hopefully get over it if we have to run back that way.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking just slightly forward, that way it's before the fork in the road.
So basically, he wants to put it right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's there, but he's obviously not seeing us right now,
Yeah,
and
but
we're
will
invisible.
he be able to see the things that we're putting in the ground.
Probably.
As soon
Once
as
As
you
long as we're
touch it.
touching it, it won't. And then when we let go of it, it'll be small and in the dark. That's the
He
Or
might
have
also
dark
be able
vision.
to, yes, they have
Hear
dark
it,
vision, they
yeah.
might be able to hear you setting it
And
up.
if I'm setting a tripwire, I have to, like, I'll put it onto something.
We could always incapacitate the one guy right away.
That's the plan.
Well, I
Knock out
was
those
gonna
two, and
use
then that way you can set
my
up that
scent
trap.
to smell out anything around me, so I can.
So you're thinking we should move forward first and then double back here? Or just block off the one that we're at right now? And that way at least it's one of the two out of the way.
There's also the fact, you don't know what's down that side.
No, we don't.
So if you have to go running, you are screwed.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna have time, if you go running, to disable the trap.
What's your opinion?
Well, I don't think we should tripwire now, but I
Okay.
think we should.
Let's scout out the area and then
I'm
double
gonna
back
use
and
my armor
tripwire.
scent, and I'm gonna smell ahead of us,
Okay.
so I can get like an idea. And we'll go from what we.
Roll
Sounds
your
good.
dice.
See what you can find out and then we'll decide from there.
Roll your dice.
You're gonna roll sensory as well
You are.
on him. For smell.
I don't remember what my thing will have.
Your sensory is 4 plus your intelligence modifier.
Go for my scent.
He also gets a bonus from his armor.
Yeah.
8 on the scent, so oh shit.
No.
Did you roll as well?
For what? I just rolled it.
Was that including your sensory bonus, your roll, and your armor bonus?
Oh.
Because your sensory bonus is a 4. Plus your intelligence bonus is what makes your sensory. Because you're level 7 at this moment.
So sensory.
It should have been a skill that you put at the very bottom.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Sensory,
technically,
whatever you get from your armor and your dice roll.
That'll be like 14.
There you go, that's better.
14, 15, one of the other.
Close enough. All right, you smell dirt, rocks, dust. You smell unwashed people. There's dwarves here that haven't had a bath in a while.
They're dwarves, they prefer not to bathe.
Still stinks.
Owen just passed out from their stench.
No.
What's that smell?
You
Alright.
gotta take that up a long time ago.
So I basically just figured out that they were dwarves. Right?
There's 9.
So,
This one?
so I'm gonna tell him all that through the ring.
Okay.
Um,
Which means everybody else hears it as well.
No shit.
Unfortunately, you don't know how many.
So will he, there's that one that we can't see yet.
Mhm.
Do we continue to move past them then for
We'll
now?
move up. See what we see.
Yeah.
We'll see that. Probably.
That's 30 there.
If we're going by my movement speed, I'm 60.
That one's still
You
there.
I
can't.
suppose it's his.
Yeah. Gotta be by
Yeah.
Nicholas. Deal with it.
Nope, that's fine.
So we're going to, I have to like figure out some way to get rid of that dude,
Amar's on that.
possibly.
Amar and Tari.
Amara and Tori are dealing with those.
You just hear in your head, Amar's got that one. Tari has the one in front.
Yeah.
But can we see that third dude?
Yes.
Now you can.
Okay, so we'll tell them about that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have, pretty much gonna have to figure out how to get the third guy over there.
Okay, so if you guys wanna move forward, we do that. If we were to bring somebody that someone can come up, we can sneak up to this guy. I can coup de grace him, he's got an archery, and then we still have another archery swap, if need be. Or you guys can sneak up and coup de grace him. Knock him right out.
Do you have any like insta kill poison or?
If you go behind him and you claim it instantly as a coup with a knife, you can do it.
You still have to roll.
You just roll it and you have to get up the AC.
But I'm thinking like.
I have, let me double check here.
And
I have one that'll do the trick for now for what I need.
They're immune to
Another
poison.
benefit of dwarves.
Literally, they just have to inhale it.
So either we can walk up and throw it in.
Amara's
or throw it in.
nature's
That's all
gonna tell
that
you
we
guys, dwarves are immune to poison.
Most
Yeah.
are resistant. This
Mhm.
cast of dwarves are.
They have a high immunity to them.
Sweet. So do you have anything that can do something like that, but isn't a poison?
Dagger. I mean,
Dagger
daggers
kind
are-
of is a permanent kill option.
Right.
You just gotta do a slip.
Not as good as a wand of the arse, but you know.
Okay.
Or you could just choke him out.
Not kill them.
I want to do a spot on that guy. See if I can see anything.
Which one?
The third
1, 2,
one.
or 3. 3?
Third one. Third row. See if I can see anything that would be a quick alert, like a horn or something
Roll
like that. You know, like a rattler. 15.
You don't spot anything that will alert anybody, but you do notice that he's either just come off resting or something because he's very alert, very
Sweet.
keeping his eyes out.
Of course, we have to get the one guy who is paying more attention than anyone else.
So like, we kind of have to either get rid of all
Yes, you
three
have
of
to
those
order them.
dudes, or bring them one and then two. So like, if we go down into the tunnel and get that dude that's closest to us to come towards us in some way, then we can get rid of him, and then it would be two at the same time instead of having to deal with three. Because if we accidentally alert one, then the third one can scream for anybody else.
Well, that's what it would be, like if one of us gets up, because Victor can do it too, depending on how well his stealth is.
I can fly along.
Alright, he can coup de grace one, I got a shot at another, Tari's got a shot at another, you guys got another. That's 4 within 6 seconds.
Well, we don't really have any
By the
range
mouth.
as he does,
Do you guys not have a dagger or a knife?
but
We have a
we're
dagger.
way far away.
Yeah, but we'll wait into position.
And then we also have to chance at getting close enough to do the.
Basically,
I still
it's
think we
on
could-
3, 1,
Yeah.
2.
It's get everybody in position.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
could run.
We still have to get close, right? Because if we fail a roll.
Well, yeah.
I mean, in an emergency, like I can run over, or I can, walk over to him because I'm still invisible. If you want to hide for a moment, I'll just maintain invisibility, sneak out behind him, and then as soon as these guys start, I can stun him.
And it's not like the signal's gonna be easy to
Look,
miss
Kari.
because I'm using my
Kari.
silent cast,
I'm gonna
so
hand you this.
it means that
We
I'm
also-
going to
Don't touch the
sing.
damn top of it. And
We also
don't
have the
miss.
rings of communication.
Well, no, I
Or
mean,
escape
you're
with
literally
that
gonna
arrow.
hear me start singing because I'm silent casting so that
Mhm.
we get that much of a jump on them, at least with Tari getting the true strike. But, we're gonna be,
Because you can wolf around the corner.
we can absolutely wait for you guys to be in position before we do our thing.
You know, it'd be interesting. Sneak up on somebody, grapple, snap their neck.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because
You're capable,
I can.
I was supposed to say, you're capable of that, aren't you?
My problem, like I can grab and snap easily enough. It's the sneaking up part,
Please,
especially in dark.
just
Because I
because
also have improved grapple.
Vic,
Yeah.
we have sorcerers. If we're gonna do that, and I can sneak in and be another arrow to whatever else they're seeing, why can't we get invisibility put on us? That'll bring more of us forward that can attack.
Yeah.
And get more abilities of knocking these out quicker. Because I just gave Vega a death arrow and Tari.
The thing is
So-
we, the casting gives them a chance to hear us.
Do you know how
There's
to?
a verbal.
I've got
threat.
my ring, but I can only do that once because it
Okay.
makes me sing
I know,
out.
but from back here with that, how long?
We're
is
in a cave
invisibility?
system, it might act out.
If you move back here, you'll be okay.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
if we pull back, we can do some casting and get that all ready to go.
I'm just thinking, because I gave these 2 death arrows, I can quickly sneak up, get into line with them, because I can shoot 200 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of useless here if these 2 can get these ones. Victor can fly, now I have another one.
We could easily start wiping this whole group out before they even are aware that we're
When
there.
it's
Exactly,
there.
and that's,
But in
We
6
can get-
seconds,
Is it-
that's 5.
I have a
or
question,
6.
Tammy.
Yes.
Is the area actually pitch black?
There's light emanating from somewhere. You are not 100% sure from where, but it's not pitch black at the moment.
So it'd be like low light vision?
Yes.
Awesome, Vic can see. Okay, I just wanted to make sure whether if Vic put away his katana, if him and other people with low light could see, because those without would still be blind.
Push comes to shove, I can always cast continual light on it.
So let's pull back.
Light mono dagger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
So,
back into that back corner so we can make some people invisible and do.
so what are you doing then?
could we get Loki to do invisibility on
fine.
Not you,
the
Loki.
1 or 2, and then Rook to do the other 1 or whatever?
How many people do we want invisible?
3.
Alright,
I just wanna-
let's see what level that is before we
No,
go saying how many.
4, sorry.
4, and it's a
Sorry.
second level spell.
Okay.
So, yeah, we each do 2 of them,
Okay.
and then,
Tari, Victor, Vega, and Amara.
do we wanna put True Strike on Vega and Tari?
Tari for sure.
Oh dear.
Are you guys wanting me to use my silent cast for that one or no?
We're gonna just pull back and do that.
It's best to put True Strike just in
True
case,
Strike or
not
no?
leaving things to
Yeah,
chance.
just in case.
Okay, so Rook, can you put a true spell on Vega?
Strike.
That kills 3 of you guys spells each.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Actually, what level spells can your,
She's level 2, she can only do up to level 1.
so that means she could do your True Strike if you wanted. Give her some
okay.
experience, let her do it.
As we're starting, Liliana's casting Death.
Sorcerer spell.
Yeah, I just don't know what level it is.
It's first level
What's
1.
the first level? Just how many do you have first level? Because you want some of those for combat.
She's got 4 spells per day.
Do you wanna use one of them for this, or do you wanna save it?
No, I use it.
Okay.
Gives the experience to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's gonna be in the back anyway, so she's not gonna be doing a whole lot.
That's okay, she's also got magic missile, she's got 3 casts of that, 2 casts of that, if she does a mage armor on herself. She'll be pretty good, and we can always toss her a wand.
Miriam can do some stuff from the back too.
Just cast 3
Brandon,
magic missiles and stay behind tomorrow.
I think we should round this.
Because
corner,
nothing gets behind
And then I'll
tomorrow.
camouflage against the wall. And then you can move around.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Miriam has a
I agree.
crossbow.
And then I'll move around and position myself behind the other guy.
And then we'll get Raskar ready, because of the moment they're all alerted, we're probably gonna wanna
Raskar's
send
gonna-
Angry in.
Rasker and the rest
Depending on
of
how
them.
they're facing too, we
I like
could
that
get rid of
plan.
that one guy without having to worry
Ding
about
dong.
doing him at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, we will send the lead Dingwalls in. Cause now there's 2 of them.
Alright. So, you're casting what?
I am casting 2 rounds of invisibility.
Okay? And who's getting those invisibilities?
Amara and Vega.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Okay?
And
I'm just like, point me at who I'm casting.
I am waiting to be able to rage.
Weapons ready.
Do you want to
all
silently sieve while you wait?
Liliana's casting 2 spells.
Can you wait until I get to
why
you?
is Liliana casting?
Sorry. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
You have to let him do it,
I know,
Amara.
but Liliana's the one who's supposed to be casting for heal. She's not supposed to be doing spells but heal. That's what I was asking.
What are you doing?
I am putting my katana away and being ready to turn invisible.
Okay.
Hal's waiting.
Hal's waiting. Okay.
Yeah.
Eldritch Fire Blast on the ready. Are
It
you
just
ready
kind of
to
stretch it
walk in
out.
and Eldritch blast something?
Yeah, I will. I'll brimstone it.
Okay, that works.
Right.
Perfect. Sorry.
It's not an area of effect though, it's a single
It's
target.
always good to though.
That's
We
fine.
need single targets right
It's
now.
good to have the spell prepped and ready to go in your hand,
Uh,
basically.
Arrow at the ready, just waiting for stuff fast.
Casting the other two invisibility, which I believe is Victor and Tari.
Yes.
And True Strike on Vega. Since
Okay.
Nurse is your True Strike.
Sorry.
Vega?
Well, first, I definitely de-transform,
Thank God.
and I load the death arrow with my rifle.
Okay. Amara?
Death arrow at the ready. Amara's gonna walk around the corner carefully and be ready.
Shinra?
She's gonna go forward.
Shinra is moving back around the corner with.
Okay.
Yeah, Makeless, and then once we are out of sight, he is letting go of Makeless.
Okay. And as for Liliana?
Liliana is casting Death Watch and Sanctuary.
Okay, so for smart spells. Just for his knowledge, Death Watch does absolutely nothing except for him and Makeless.
This is for Liliana,
I'm just,
who's with the rest of the party.
I know, but you. Okay.
So you're out last.
Liliana for the rest of you.
It's your base attack, so to actually hit, it's your base attack on.
I just, I
plus
don't
your
see
dex
Death Watch right
modifier.
now, only because of the time that it takes, the time that it
Okay, so
dies.
7.
It's a ranged touch attack, yeah.
And the fact that once we go without 30 feet of her, there's nothing that she can do.
And it goes against their
That's why
touch,
Sanctuary.
like their touch AC.
Sanctuary is only around her 30 feet as well.
You need what?
As long as she can see it.
Mhm.
Alright. And Makeless, what are you doing?
Before he lets go of me, I'm gonna camouflage into a rock.
Into a rock. Okay.
I got a rock.
Alright. And that's everybody?
Yeah. Does
Miriam
Shinra
has
have his
her
other 30 of
crossbow
movements as well? Does Shinra have his other 30 of movement as well? Because 30 there, let go of him, 30 back.
That was what it was.
Okay.
30 there, 30 back.
Because I'm moving back this way again. So we were right by this guy here. I moved back around the corner, let go of Makeless. Shinra is coming back this way again.
So Makeless is probably coming up this way too, so.
Well,
Makeless is
need-
staying.
Okay. We need pieces, figure out where we're all going.
You have Makeless's piece over there.
Yep. No, I don't think we need this one. That one's Paul,
Right, she's
right?
got them all.
There's Puppy and Leanna and
Marissa.
Arisa, that's who it is, not Leanna. Julia and Raskers.
You should have Amara's as well in there somewhere, I believe.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that some,
that's
Amara's
Leanna.
half painted piece.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't grab it out.
One with brown cape.
Finding her grave. Yep. Sorry, it's hard not being able to bend all the way over at the moment.
No, I know you're sitting
Miriam
well
now has
enough.
a more halfling
I was in there
looking
10 minutes
piece.
and then they had me out.
That's awesome. Okay, so can we just position where we're going?
Yes, you may. Tari, can I grab your pieces from you?
Oh,
I
and I knock one
That's
down.
great, I just keep knocking Prometheus over.
That works. Once we're done casting, obviously Loki is gonna keep up with the rest of the group.
You can shoot further or no?
I can shoot up to it.
I'll be adding one.
hi,
Huh?
I'll be adding one. I'll be charging one.
You're gonna shoot this one.
2d6 if I hit.
120 feet is mine.
120 feet is yours. Kate, where's your piece, babe?
That's a question. Probably behind.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna stand beside Tari. You're going to hit that one.
Okay.
Tari's gonna hit that one.
Okay.
Okay. You are flying over
What do you want me to
And
do?
you're going to knock this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Miriam and Prometheus will be with those people over there.
And then Shinra and Makeless are knocking out this one.
It's just-
That's me. Or Makeless is on the other, back
Makeless's
around the
piece
other
is
corner.
up there.
Which,
This one, right?
I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
He's kind of a skeleton-looking guy with a staff.
You, yeah, right
You were
there.
using him for Aspen before.
I don't have access to either.
That's great.
You're right there.
It gives net 20 to your
Yeah.
skill. That's what I roll.
And then
It gives
Amara,
a plus 20
I
reroll, so as long as you roll more, you're fine.
if Amara can do it correctly, she can shoot 3 arrows.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So then all that's left on the table are these two.
You know what's kind of terrifying?
What?
Before, when we were planning on all this stuff, I rolled for my grapple check because I'm gonna just grab and snap. I have a 19 on die with a 17 grapple.
I think you're snapping his neck.
Yeah, I have a 37
Okay. Make sure
for my
you
grapple.
make sure before you do that you do claim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I roll 2, 30 would be the lowest. If I roll my one.
Or it just won't happen. So.
And the best part is, I can snap his neck. He's not
I
falling.
think you got
He's dangling from my arms.
It looks
So we're ready to cause havoc in 6 seconds?
When I were in the Studio Condor, I was thinking of like the actual.
You know what could be even better?
No, it's the.
I could snap his neck and theoretically fly up to a bunch of people, and I can do a hell of a lot of damage in a very short time
Never did it.
using a couple of second level spells.
I'm not quite done this one yet, but.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it could be a very
We need the
surprising
arrow.
thing, and
That's my final.
if they don't see it coming, would they still get a
Yeah.
reflex save?
Ah.
Giving it to them, but
Not that I
Yeah.
know
Well, for the
of.
first one, they wouldn't, then the second one, they would probably then.
Yeah.
Because, if I do
Yeah.
this right, in 2 attacks, I could deal 160 points of damage to everything within 10 feet of me.
And I'm thinking, maybe I did need to bring a second one in. I bought 2, I'm like, I only need 1.
That's kind of
I finished it last night.
Is that the tree you've got this morning?
Well, technically this morning. when I finished.
Really late.
Well, I finished painting at about 4 a.m. I did go to bed at 5:30.
Oh, right, Lily's piece was here.
Oh, child.
Very pretty, Lily. Alright, hit. Lily, latch, move.
All right, I'm assuming we're back. You ready?
Lily's horse.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, we are.
Cracking the.
This They're the powerhouses.
Inquisition.
Everybody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, you do have one.
I do have a unicorn.
If all goes well.
All right.
You're at 6 rounds, right? It's 31. What?
You added up all the rounds that we've.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody's in position.
Mhm.
Amara, how did you get there?
Because we.
Right, you're moving one.
And Loki moved up with the rest of the group.
You're
I
hiding.
mentioned that.
I set you there.
I know.
I'm invisible and roll against a 40.
I probably could even make that if I could match 20.
Okay. That's not there.
All right. So I'm not sure who's attempting to take out whom.
We are all where we are taking out.
Yeah.
Amara is going to take out 1, 2, 3 with
Okay, so you cannot take out this one because
No.
they're around the corner, and these ones are around the corner as well.
That's a corner?
This is
There's a wall.
There's a wall there.
There's a
It's a little
wall.
Oh, and then
right there.
Mars went after these two then. She can see these two.
Yes, you can see those two, or you can see that one.
No, that's fine. No.
And
Victor's got this one. And
Wait,
then
handle it.
Shinra's there. Vega's taking out the far one because he shoots wide, and then Tari's taking out that one.
You guys realize that's a hole, right? That it's
I don't
actually a chasm.
I don't have a problem with it.
Tammy, can you throw a rook on there?
Okay.
Just for some
They
reason.
can still shoot over the hull, can't they?
Yes.
Okay.
But standing in the hole, I'm pretty sure.
Anyone.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to do it on
And
purpose.
this one, I guess, is Meth's on there too, isn't he?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, Meth's on
He
there
would have
too.
come with
That's
us,
what would've come
if he's able to go
And then
through.
Jack stays here.
Well, yeah, if the unicorn is there, the map will be there. Oh, they're the same piece.
Yeah, they're the exact same piece.
Just one's painted.
Alright.
The other one's gonna be painted differently as soon as.
It's gonna be white.
Left. I'm just gonna leave when you just.
Okay.
We don't need
Well,
our.
I'm figuring that
We have enough.
Tari got off of meth and put him at least somewhere safe.
Gillies, sit.
Would have just had him falling behind, honestly.
She went behind you clunking?
No, behind the group.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so where he was at spawn.
Yeah.
Right, time he was moving, I was like, what? No.
Prometheus potentially could be Overwatch.
All right.
Actually, Narissa
Yeah.
would probably be sitting on that.
Just to keep her safe.
Yeah.
Best you get. That's the best you get. I'm sorry.
Hey, that works.
I'm helping.
I help. All right.
It's also the only connection to see everyone eye to eye.
Any decorations to make?
Yes.
I'm.
Hold your horses. Any decorations to make?
What?
Any decorations to make? Decorations to make?
Independence.
Decorations? That's not a declaration.
Give him hell.
There's an evil sneer on Victor's face.
Are we coup de grace or not?
Yes,
Yes,
he is.
That's
Oh,
what
that's what you meant.
Yes,
Sorry.
This is, yes.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
Really?
We do that while we hit our attack, so we're waiting on attack, because technically the first one to go would be Vega knocking out the first one.
If you're all doing it at the same time, that's what I'm telling you that.
Okay, I got you. I understand now. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm coup de grace.
Decorations to make?
I'm watching for if anything
Here,
else to the one
Okay.
prepared.
Oh, good God, she's writing
And
something.
really, really fast, so we have to stop.
What?
For those that missed it and those that can't watch it on camera, it says rage fucking. Because I can.
And everybody's going, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna learn.
Narissa, a wand of magic missile, and Hella, a wand of shocking grasp.
She'll just tuck that into her belt.
Decorations to make?
I am doing an improved trip and coup de grace. Because with improved trip, I gain a melee attack as if I hadn't used an action.
That's fine. Coup de grace, yes, that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I had to take care of the improved trip as well.
You
Everybody roll.
already
Yeah.
did.
Is this a
No,
No, this
we're
is the
rolling
attack.
the attack, so those are rolling attacks.
Oh.
Sorry.
Stop pre-rolling, guys. Seriously.
We were waiting for you.
Yeah, but I can sit there and be gone, and you guys can stick it on a 20 and cheat. Stop cheating.
What hell of a 20 you got there, Mara?
Right? That's a horrible one. That's a 3.
But what am I saying? Okay. Amara.
25, 30.
Who are you hitting with 25? Okay. That one misses. This one hits.
Kate, you now need to do DC Will 27.
Not with that.
Instantly dead. Knock her down.
Everybody do the flop.
Alright, and then the third arrow, because I can still shoot 3 arrows, is a 27.
There's no target for you though.
The one that missed. You said one missed.
Yes.
Third
Right,
arrow.
okay.
Third arrow, 27, so then you have another 27. You have to roll it. You may land a nat 20 against me. Not happening. Okay.
It came back.
Pick up the unicorn.
Boing.
Oh, that unicorn didn't last long.
I got them.
Well, that rolled a 17, so from now on, Chris, we're gonna toss my dice at you and have it come back this way.
Use the magic charm. Protect my phone.
This is just a
Well,
magic
the
numbers.
phone is the only thing we're concerned
So,
about.
Alright, that's
We have
two out.
notes now and just
So
have
that-
boulders taken a second.
Vega would knock his
Yeah.
out
Alright, Vega.
40.
with a true strike.
No,
Oh, other one.
Other one.
Far one.
And you have to roll your 27, Tammy. You can't knock him off yet.
Womp womp.
So one more down.
Continuing.
Sorry.
50 for the attack.
What? 50.
to
They
hit.
have true strike on them.
I am the sole one that doesn't.
Oh, you should have said something, we would have put it on you.
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't have to do-
That's 4.
Okay.
Victor coup de grace.
Victor, coup de grace.
So he went to just grapple snap neck. His grapple is a 36. That's all.
I can't even hit that. I cannot match that by rolling a nat 20. So I'm fucked. What you're saying to me is I am fucked.
Yeah, like the grapple on paper is a 17.
I cannot match that even rolling a nat 20. I
That's
hate
5.
you.
That's 5 down. Come on,
That
Shinra.
doesn't bud. He
26.
snapped the neck and he's still holding
And
it.
that's for a grapple and snap his neck.
He's holding this guy off the ground by his head.
Oh, hold on.
Six.
Shinra.
Did it work?
And considering it's a
6
dwarf,
down,
I
ladies
might
and
need my
gentlemen.
medium load now.
Now here's the next problem. What is the other one's gonna do?
Well, it is my turn, so.
Now,
The other ones wake up.
the question
What's
is do they know what's happening? Because that was technically all silent, was it not?
It was all, no, now unfortunately,
Well, she saw it.
everybody that was invisible is now visible.
Uh-huh.
I'm still invisible.
You also got to remember, it
I'm also
wasn't-
behind a wall from the one person close to me.
Maybe.
Brandon?
No,
No, Shinra,
technically you're within sight.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it this way. I snapped his neck with such force
Yeah.
that I'm pretty
I-
sure bone
Everybody.
snapping was heard for quite
Yeah.
a ways.
But also, you got to remember, it was all like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You sure you didn't rip his head off?
I'm holding him off the ground by his head.
Probably was what for
Just
the
that's
other
all
guys.
just bodies.
I
Then you,
I was
Still
expecting.
hanging on.
Not expecting.
Probably that far.
All you have is the head and spine.
You guys did what, 900 experience?
Going full predator.
No, I'm not ripping his head off his neck.
Yeah, look, it's getting close.
All right,
Nice.
so
Actually, see you there.
these two see their companions fall and they book shit.
Shit.
That's fine.
That's a way we can't see, isn't it?
That one's just on the ground,
Oh,
though.
so much we can do.
technically, Victor, roll a spot for that one.
They book shit out this way.
Oh, I may actually be able to.
Victor could see them.
No, you can definitely hear them.
Spot, right?
Yeah.
That's a total of 14.
You watch them disappear in the darkness.
Hunting we will go.
I'm gonna say over the
hunting we will
ring.
go.
I'll go after those two.
Bye. Drop the guy. Bye.
I love that you had to finish that. I love that it's a
I could
compulsion for
probably
you to
catch up
finish
to
it.
them in one round.
I am not
I'm the same way.
judging you. I love it. I
I'm
love
the
it.
same way with shaving a haircut, 2 pence. You can't, I can't, I'm a cartoon character, man. I can't leave it unfinished.
No, Beethoven, his mother would wake him up in the mornings by playing part of a scale and missing the last note.
Oh, that would make me nuts.
So he has to get up and finish it,
Mhm.
and then he's up. So
Mhm.
sorry.
No, I get it. Absolutely.
Oh.
God, yes, must be done right.
It's terrible. It's terrible. She was a terrible sadistic woman, but he was a great artist.
That was half that.
I'm not gonna eat them. Okay. So you watched them disappear. Congratulations, you killed six
in 6 seconds.
in 1 round.
Well,
Okay.
don't take them off yet.
You can loot the body.
No, don't take the ones that have ran away off. I'm going after them.
I don't know if you can.
I can quad at 240.
Cue the cartoon sound effect.
Be careful with your corners.
I will do that in a minute. Everything else comes first. All right, and I gotta roll for that one.
Hi.
Because all he sees is Victor.
Yep.
And possibly Namara.
He sees Victor dropping guy and bye.
Namara's just sitting there going, I will use another. I might have just lost 5, but I will use another.
Maybe we could use this one to interrogate.
That's not a bad plan.
They might have other.
Fine.
Sleep arrow.
Sleep arrow.
Knock them out.
All right. So who's left to go? Anything else important?
Do we want to wait to see if this one gets knocked down and then
Yeah.
file everyone into the room once it's quiet?
Good idea.
Most of them still have to make it past the hole.
Yeah, they all do that.
Not saying it. Not saying it. Okay.
So, do they want me to fire that arrow?
Knock them out.
Okay, Hell, your opinion's not the only one needed, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all.
Put them to sleep.
Let's put them to sleep. We need someone to interrogate.
We do have to respond, guys. I love you all.
26.
Well, it's either her shoot
Well,
or me come
27.
flying at him with a warhammer.
Stomp.
That's a will.
I'm not going overhand. I'm coming in from the side.
Oh, that's gonna be some ripping on.
You're asleep.
In your shoulder.
So
If that
21
doesn't
work?
work, I'm spinning around and
27,
hitting
you're
with me.
21 work.
27, you're asleep.
21.
Knock your ass out again, thank you.
Let's go, Batman.
21 works. Jeez, guys, that's close.
Yay!
Eat forever. Rotate.
So basically went dead and dead and dead and dead and dead and dead and good night.
All right, so
Thank you all and have a good night. Funk.
That's life.
Mara's now down to 34 death arrows, and she's down to 34 sleep arrows.
everybody roll your initiative for me. No, it's not for combat. I feel the need to have to say that.
Wow, that
Okay,
hurts.
So, quick question on that one, does that mean just our cohorts go after us?
Nice.
Yes. So don't roll henchmen or cohorts.
Just roll yourself.
Good.
Your cohorts and henchmen will just go right
Well,
after you.
then I guess the 3 is for Luke. So that's up
If
to
you were
five.
rolling both, honey, just
Oh
re-roll.
no, I was rolling hers first and then mine.
Re-roll it.
Oh, okay. That's better. 14. 14.
Mine was quite a bit better off of that.
All right, Amara, what is your? I'm getting there. Okay, Sega.
31.
Yeah, that's one. Rook. 18.
Damn.
Sorry.
15.
Hella.
17.
Victor.
17.
Maitland.
27.
Oh, someone's contesting Vega.
13.
I
Loki's.
think I need higher
14
than
total.
28. So.
Shinra.
25.
Alright.
I'm totally dead last.
Sorry, Rishka.
Yeah. Oh, it's a roll of die.
That's okay.
I rolled a 7.
It means we'll just grab you and throw you over our heads.
We're not throwing them. I was gonna say throwing the gnome. You're not throwing the gnome.
Yeah, I would have to get a feat to actually be able to do that.
Oh.
There's actually a feat that for throwing small or smaller characters that you would gain a 10-foot range model, like a 10-foot range with them.
Oh.
Is it called the lobbyist?
It's itchy.
I would have to look in that. It's in the
Brand new and stitchy.
Races of Stone, I think.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I know it was a joke. Be right back.
Really?
Yeah,
That was terrible.
I know it was.
Good God.
It's okay, wait for my interrogation idea.
That's right.
All right.
Keep it
Vega,
in
what are you doing?
Oh, you know, walking around
You wanna leave
somewhere.
the body?
Oh, stop giving him ideas. He hasn't even crossed the hole yet. Let him
Well, I'm
play.
gonna get out into the main area there. For our.
All right, balance check, please.
Balance.
You only need one. I know, I'm asking you a lot.
18.
Yes. Is definitely
I
not
don't know
lifting
the area where
her
our
up.
interrogation friend is. I'm gonna ask everyone over the ring. Can somebody dig me a hole to put him in? I have an idea.
I can build one, and that's about it.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
And Aspen.
Aspen's gonna go loot the body of the baby killed.
Why do a balance check first to get over the hole?
Okay.
Which one's Aspen? Do we have a piece for Aspen?
I put
So,
this piece up for Aspen. I think it's
Oh,
yeah.
strong.
16.
16 to get over the hole. Okay, good.
Okay.
And you're gonna loop the hole, loop line.
I'll loot the hole.
Wait, that was to get over the hole.
Yes.
So I got another hole.
Aspen slips.
Uh-oh.
Reflex does not fall into the hole.
Uh-oh. We might have lost an Aspen.
Victor, go get him. But I don't want to. I'm so far away.
Not conquered, thank you.
What is that?
Why are you using bright white dice with gold lettering?
Why not?
Because it's hard as fuck to see.
It's like my sparkle dice.
You said reflex?
Reflex.
Well.
Oh.
Mr. Vega, help!
Well, Megan's gonna go and pull him out.
If it's not too deep.
What level of vision do you have?
I have low light.
Okay. So about 30 feet down, you see Aspen laying on the ground.
Oh, ooh, how much damage does it take from that?
A couple D6, I think.
Yeah, I know what these.
Dead.
Is it? What
46?
Okay, so every 5 feet. Okay.
Every 5 feet after 10.
I wasn't sure if it was every 10 feet or every 5 feet.
Every 5 feet after 10.
Unless you have
You got 12
spurn.
extra hit points right now.
Yeah, because I took 4. I rolled 4 ones.
He lucked out.
Oh, I'm at 25.
Owie!
Alright, make this.
I'm gonna go down the tunnel silently.
Down that way.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're making me get pieces. Pass
What's
my
Aspen's HP overall?
You've come.
Oh.
24.
29 on the move side.
That's the HP, the total was 24. This is normal HP.
I'm
He's
gonna
at
announce
25.
that I'm going down there too.
Oh, we have that 17, so.
Okay, be careful. Don't die.
Don't get lost.
Lost
That is all
17.
filled in. It's actually
Plus
there, I
12 is
promise you.
29.
Well, I was at 29, yeah, but it wasn't at 17.
Yes, it's because you're plus 12 from extra life. Aspen's hit points are only 17.
No, his total was 24. I gave you the total last time. You updated the total.
Oh,
And Ash, nobody's at Overheal right now. We were reset. We were all reset by the angel.
yeah, so I'm
nobody's
trying to
at
figure out how we
Overkill.
had 24 instead.
Oh.
Well, 24 is his total, so he's at 29.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'm
I
afraid.
was trying to figure out how he's still 24. That's how I had it last time.
She has 14 hit points to cross that.
Crunch.
Prometheus, can you be stronger
You're
and
gonna
carry me
table
across?
What class is she?
All right,
She's a wizard.
so
I'm trying to figure out how.
Does she have feather fall?
I don't know.
as you make your
maybe?
way through the tunnel, you don't really see much that's not out of the ordinary, but it is very dark.
I have dark vision.
Well, there you
I don't really see anything at
go.
all.
Not really. There's a bend up ahead of you, and
So is that all just the tunnel straight forward?
that's the tunnel. There's a bend here that you cannot see.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that I'm in a continuing tunnel and there's a bend at the end of it that I can't see around.
Okay.
And I'll walk up to just before the bend.
You moved your 30 feet.
Okay, well, I'll just stay there.
Shinra.
Shinra's going to quad after the other two, the ones who disappeared around.
Indeed, she does. Good to know. She mentioned featherfall.
That's 240.
That's 85. But these guys get 30. So you could wait. Liliana. Liliana.
Liliana is just going to wait for now.
She's not gonna cross the hole like everybody else.
But right now she's waiting until Aspen gets out of the hole. That way she can see how Aspen's doing.
Okay, but I think.
Okay. And Hesperos is with her. Amara.
She's going to double her speed and go loot 2 bodies.
All right. Roll your searches, please.
You don't know?
27.
Sure, that dice doesn't roll.
No, it's this table. It does that all the time. Remember how I roll it all this time and it does it to me too? 16 and 5 is 21.
Okay. So you actually found a complete set of battle armor.
Nice.
Not something you would wear because it's too small. But it's a complete set of dwarven battle armor.
That's worth selling.
I'm surprised it's small.
Wow.
They're still considered medium characters.
It's small for Amara.
It's
Okay.
too small for a mom.
It's just
Anything
like
else?
Raptor is technically a
buddies.
medium creature, but
No, small.
It's not.
you count as a
Gnome
small.
are small.
You
Yes, I'm
halfling
getting
are
there.
small.
Guys. So you did find a complete set of battle armor. You find 150 silver pieces. Which I will transfer over to gold.
I'll transfer it in a second, don't worry.
And you also find 2 black
Get that
bags,
roll.
which no matter what you do, you cannot open and you cannot cut.
You had.
They're like drawstring bags, Matt. This is about the right size here, but you can't cut it open, you can't pry it open, you can't even untie the knot.
Damn, just like in Harry Potter.
She's gonna slip those in the bag.
Sounds very much like something out of Nurse
Which
Pathology.
are question marks.
Right, okay. And Arissa.
Drawstring that most here.
Bound check over that thing, isn't she?
If she's coming this way.
Well, yeah, she's gonna start moving over like everybody else is. Sorry, hold on, Jones. Because I never put anything in balance, because I never make character balances. That's a
Reflex.
I like a skeletal. 13.
Fuck! Ow! Sorry, Aspen.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, is it henchman in the whole day?
Oh.
Okay, ouch.
6, 12, 17, 21.
That just took yours down by half.
Nope, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Alright, and doggo.
That's my next question, is how are the animals getting across this?
Animals need a balance check just like you do.
Right?
Unless they can fly.
Would you be
You wanna go in the hole, 3, 2, 1, right?
My reflex is not so good.
Neither's mine. I'm just doing feather balding. I'd probably give you a fly if you want.
What's balance is dex or strength?
Balance is dex.
It's
just your dex roll.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna move this thing because it likes to do that.
I'm before you. I'll just have to wait. I'll wait.
Demons in a hole.
What did you even roll?
She is
11. Oh, I get the reflex this shit. Give me a minute.
Reflex real quick and then I'll howl again.
Doggy dog.
That's cough. And demons in a hole. But a 13. Oh, my face.
Forget this.
6, 12, 16, 18.
I'm just gonna yell at Victor. We may need the flying abilities.
Yeah, I'll come in a little while.
Liliana, we may need the flying abilities.
Give me a moment, I'll be right there.
You don't say.
Rook.
I'm gonna attempt to fall as well, but before I do that, I'm gonna cast a feather fall spell on me because I feel like I might fall as well and just join the party in the hole.
Didn't you by chance just use your armor?
Yeah, I'll do that. Fly across the hole then.
Just fly across.
Just fly the hell
No,
across.
don't waste the spells. Why not?
I got this shit.
Yes. No, I'm good. I don't need to join the hole. I don't need to join the hole.
Jack fly over.
Yeah, Jack followed me.
Hella.
Holding my turn, waiting for Loki.
Victor.
I'm gonna search this body that I,
Absolutely.
ouch, that one hurts. So, grand total of 6.
Alright, so you find his double-headed dwarven battle axe.
Yay. I'm gonna put that in a big sheet.
Oh no.
And you find a strange coin. You've seen all kinds of currency recently, but you've never seen this coin. It doesn't seem dwarven made either.
I'm gonna pocket it in the top pocket.
It's about the size of a toonie. And it's completely and utterly blank on one side. The other side is etched in some sort of runes. You're not 100% sure what they are. And for Miriam.
So, first she's going to, she's gonna wander out and cast Tensor's Floating Disc. Yeah, she'll be the little halfling, well, the one with the adventurer's hat. She'll cast Tensor's Floating Disc, climb on top of it, and then get Prometheus to pull it across the hole.
That's smart.
All right.
That one is good.
Tarigan.
I'm going to take my climbing spikes and set them across the wall to help me, to help myself and anyone else get across.
Okay. I still need a balance check just in case.
Yep.
You do get improved chances.
It's just funny because I'm just going through the first level spells like, hey, Tensor's Floating Disc. No one's used that yet.
Right. Smart move.
14. Or well, that's without the bonuses of the climbing spikes, because I don't know what bonus they give.
Climbing spikes give you a +2, so that makes it 16, so you make it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
As she's sitting there going, minimal?
Minimal. You make it. Alright, Meth and Narissa.
Actually gonna request if anyone has rope that we lay them across so that we can attempt to get the horses over.
Okay.
Yeah, Narissa's just gonna wait until we can get a bridge, quote unquote bridge, set up for the bigger animals to get across. Because I know for a fact Meth ain't gonna make it over that with the balance. Too big.
How is Meth's jump?
Yeah. If the hole's not too big, the horses might actually just be able to jump it.
15 feet. 20 feet.
How does the stats for jump work again?
So what's his,
Dash tell me jump.
I'm not telling anybody anything.
Jump is actually a skill under them.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I forget how the DC for that thing works. Jump works.
Hold on, let me pull up the skills menu in the player's handbook 1.
So the DC for this one would be at least a 16.
If not, because it's going 15 feet.
At least a 16.
Concentrate, craft, decipher, skies,
Okay.
forgery, heal, jump. Here we are. So, long jump, you said how far?
15 feet.
15,
It's actually
20 feet. DC jump, and this requires a 20-foot running start, is a
Which you would
DC of 20.
There you go. DC of 20.
With a 20-foot start.
Which you would have. You would have a 20-foot running start, but
And I would just make sure everyone's cleared out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a running start, double the DC.
Ugh.
Oh,
Would it be less for a large creature?
no.
No, and this is because it's a long jump.
I thought larger, smaller creatures got
no, they don't.
modifiers to that.
No, you get a -1 to your size.
Anything larger than that, you're not worried about a 20-foot
Oh.
jump.
And if your speed is less than 30 feet, you take a -6 penalty for every 10 feet of speed less than 30. Oh, if your speed is greater than 30 feet, you gain a +4 for every 10 feet beyond 30.
Okay, cool. Speed is 55.
So you gain an extra 20. You gain an extra 8.
To your jump check.
Yeah, because it doesn't
He's gonna
deal
do
in
it.
half.
Yeah, that's a +12 to the jump, so it shouldn't be too hard then.
Just make sure one's clear.
Go roll 1.
What I still count?
Balanced. That's an 18.
Oh.
All total 18.
Yep.
Math's in the hole. Is Narissa still on math?
Yeah, Math. Narissa would be on top of Math.
Math's in
Is
the
there
hole.
still people in the bottom of the hole?
Can we
Yes.
reflex this crap?
Oh.
Russ is reflexing.
Arissa, Demon, and Aspen can reflex.
Just look up, there's a horse. Splat.
It was that large growing shadow.
Right?
Is not going to be ending well.
Nope.
Now I have to get a horse out of the 30-foot hole.
15 and 18.
Blind spells.
How
The
heavy is it?
16 will not, the 18 will.
Fucking demon.
So a pet lands on a pet.
How much is Tina taking?
Well, I gotta do damage for Meth first,
Yeah,
and
and then we
Narissa
have to
first,
deal with
and
everybody
then
else.
deal with everybody else. And what did Aspen roll?
18.
I'll do it.
Get off of me! Rolls out of the way.
So the first 2 are fine. Meth!
Oh!
Out. 16 all total damage. And then Narissa, because you're on top of the map. 7 damage all total.
Okay.
And as for Demon,
And that's
What
for,
is Mephistopheles' weight, please?
that's for Norissa?
No, Marissa
Marissa.
took 7.
1852.
What is Norissa's health?
Well, that's more than Vic's lift off ground. Vic can't pull this guy out of the hole.
Narissa took 7, and I believe Narissa's base health is 7.
7.
Yeah.
So Narissa's
Unconscious.
unconscious.
Ouch.
Yeah, because the overkill would have been gone by now.
There it is. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
How much health does your horse have, or does even have? Alright. Okay. 10.
Funny fast on the horse.
21.
And your what?
Happy creature. Oh. You're not allowed to hate me.
Spider climb on a horse.
You're not allowed to hate me. I love you.
Just
I didn't do it on purpose. No, it's fine. You're fine.
Well, yeah, it's my companion. Of course, Amor is gonna freak out a little.
What did you roll?
You hear demon howl in pain. Like severe pain. To the point where it's almost tearing your heart out. That you need to get to him.
It's tearing her heart out. It's tearing her hearing
I can
out.
get the. I have an idea to get stuff out of the hole, but you're gonna have to wait to do your flappy.
I rolled a
Unless you can
99.
hop work into flying back into casting it on you. Casting, fly back, cast fly on
His
Hella.
back is broken. I didn't do it on purpose. Please stop hating me. Loki.
So what was the damage for that?
Total hit points taken from him right now is 39 out of 72.
Is which?
He's lost 39 total hit points.
Okay, after seeing the horse go in the hole and hear the blood-curdling howl, Loki is going to look at Hela, who had been like, cast fly on me, and go, sorry, that's bad. Casting spider climb on myself, I'm climbing down into the hole.
Okay. And Juliet?
Is going to be getting out some rope so that she can try to start getting people out of the hole.
Okay. Grasker?
I'm getting the dog out and I'm getting the horse out, don't worry. Loki's got the vet's kit, he can at least give some pain relief to when he gets down there. And a cure light wounds bomb. I can at least reduce some of the pain and get him up to you where you can take care of him.
You can't move him.
Tensor's floating desk.
Magic.
I'm a mage. I
And
can
the floating disc would actually work.
think of it like a backboard. I'm basically putting him on a backboard and then climbing out with the disc follows my height. And I'm going to cast fly on the damn horse.
Okay. Oh god, that's flying.
That's okay.
Sorry, I would just imagine that.
No,
for
no,
a
I
second.
can use a better one. Spider climb on the horse.
It's the Skyrim horses.
Pretty much.
I
All right.
riddle this
Endorsement
All right,
of
guys.
Loki.
Rasker, your go.
I'm gonna dig through my bag for some rope to help get people out, cause
Okay.
and I'm gonna be leaving Wendy behind. I'm not gonna risk
Can I
Wendy
double
falling down.
advocate with the rope because we have to do a strength check too on that? We
Okay,
do
that
have
means
3
Wendy anyway.
people that can fly with at will.
Now, since Liliana was waiting, can she do her turn now?
Yes, you can.
Everybody out of my way, and she's going to the hole, looking down and casting mass cure light wounds into the hole. Everything in a 30-foot area.
Well, then at least
That
leave
would
me down there.
be
Is Loki already inside the hole?
Level
Technically? Cool.
being,
Loki gets overkilled. Ooh, I feel nice.
and that's per caster level, right? Or for if it just
No,
says
no,
per
so-
level, it's per.
It's like the cheat sheet I gave you.
$8 plus 1 per level.
And this is how it.
Doesn't she
Plus-
have a meta magic feat?
Okay, so which level are you doing? Mask here, 2d8. So that's 16. And that is plus 10 on that. So 16, 10, and another 10.
36.
Plus 5.
41.
There you go.
Well, your horse.
So everybody in the 30-foot area gains.
In the hole.
Everybody in the hole gets 41 bonus hit points. Congratulations.
That will bring
Question, Brandon.
two more kill.
What level of spells are you able to cast?
Up to 5.
I was just thinking for demon because
That should put
regenerate
everybody.
is a 7th level.
That should put everybody back up to full. That's there.
And then some.
Nurse is feeling good,
And then
really
some.
good. Meth is like, ow.
The only I can do
Sorry,
is
Ash.
Chalupa.
What was the total for that?
Yeah,
31?
41.
41?
So just write 41 beside it.
Hello.
If you want, I can write out all of them quick beside it.
Meth.
He's got to deal for you.
Which is better?
He's got to learn.
Okay.
Would you like Loki's? Let me know when you're ready for Loki's.
Vega.
Gonna hold my turn for now, I'm thinking.
Spin.
Um,
Meth is just.
No, I'm joking.
yeah, Ask not doing much. He's kind of stuck.
Yep. Makeless.
150 pounds.
Oh, I'm gonna walk up as far as I can to the
Okay. So that puts you both there.
melee see down the.
No,
It's just, the reason I ask is I want to try
there you go. Put you there.
something.
You can see around it a bit, but you can't see around this corner.
You can't see me yet.
That's a wall. There's a
Oh.
wall there.
Okay. Sweet. I wasn't sure if that was
just
what
do
that was.
It's a wall. I promise.
Still need interesting test.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get peppers out of the hole.
Shinra.
So Shinra's in range now to attack
Yeah.
those two. Let me see. How does he want to do this? So Shinra, which one is closer?
Same distance.
For the same distance? How far apart are they?
They're within 5 feet of each other.
They're within 5 feet. Perfect. So Shinra's going to
Pull it back then.
improve trip the first one and hit the second one. Because I get a free attack on an improved trip.
Oh, just trip you, thumb, smack.
Oh,
that'd be-
Okay, so
Oh.
23 for the trip.
Which misses.
Okay.
Doesn't
And
hit his AC.
23. Okay. So that means that's a 23 grapple.
Oh.
I'm gonna say something did sound right there.
Okay, you got one.
Okay,
That's the
and yeah, that's the automatic trip, and now I'm hitting the other.
Okay.
you could roll that one.
I can't coup de grace when I'm doing it this way.
You failed the run.
Because that's a trip on one, because I bring him down and then spin around and attack the other. And that would be and I'm doing unarmed, and I'm doing my strike of the scorpion on him.
Oh, crying out loud.
That would be a 30. And I know they have resistance to poison, but it's a DC 15 fortitude save.
Do not roll one.
Poison do.
It did go through? Okay.
Poison do. Barely, it fucking went through.
1d6 strength. It drains the strength from him.
Okay.
So that would be
I hate you.
1 strength.
I hate you.
So he now feels weaker.
I hate you.
Uh-huh.
Liliana.
I'm gonna say through the ring as well. These guys aren't getting away now. So Liliana is going to activate her armor, to get wings, fly down into the hole, and start assisting people in the hole by
Only
flying.
Aspen and Arissa can you move.
That's fine.
I can get the horse
As
out.
you, as well, I was gonna say, as you're getting down there, Loki is literally gonna be yelling at you, don't you dare touch that fucking dog.
You're
Don't
down
touch
there
Oh no,
already.
Liliana would already know that.
You're down there already.
Yeah, you're down there.
We're
And
getting
so
the horse
the horse is getting fly on him, so the only other two would be Arissa and
Exactly
Whoever,
right.
someone is casting fly on the horse.
Yeah.
I don't know who at this point.
you, because you're down there.
Well,
Imagine how freaked out the
I think
horse
there's someone else do it. Someone else was saying,
Well,
don't
Vega-
worry, they're gonna get the horse.
Vega has
Horse.
I have an idea to get the horse out.
Okay, the fly is a secondary thing if they can't get the people and the horse out.
Alright. Amara, I need you to roll not to panic. Because you are like this.
I don't
close
have to roll
freaking
that.
out. Aren't you freak out? Be panic. It's fine. Marissa.
So Mara's just sitting there hoping that Loki can get her out of there as soon as possible and see her.
We're going
Or
We're going as fast as we can.
Arissa's going to wait until hopefully Liliana can lift this gnome.
And Rook's washroom. Rook, your turn.
Perfect time.
I'm going.
Gonna fly back, because the Celestial needs to our armor, and cast a fly spell on Helen since Loki's in the hole. Okay, they're good.
Alright. So
Yeah.
Helen gets fly spell.
Yeah, does anyone else see it who's still over there?
And I'm going to fly over
No, I'm pretty
right
sure
to
Loki
where
will
that
get
guy
me out.
is.
Okay.
Victor, come join me. I need a little assistance.
Alright.
She's just hovering there waiting for the guy to wake up.
I'm on the edge of the hole.
Victor.
I'm gonna wander over.
Speak of me jumping down.
And Miriam.
Sword at the ready.
No, he's standing there, just hands empty at the moment. Miriam's gonna go wander over to see what Vic and Hell are doing, and Prometheus is flying along with her.
What is Prometheus?
He's a hawk.
I'm just curious.
Tari.
It's the only figurine I have
Just gonna
that would
baseball.
work.
I love my horse. I love my horse. I love my horse.
It's okay, I can get your horse out of the hole.
I'm gonna kill your horse. Sorry.
Amara, no killing the horse.
Are you
I'm gonna
killing
take
the
my
whole
rope.
water?
No. But I don't have, now that I realize that that's not like a bottomless pit, we can throw the fucking dwarf down there. We don't have to dig a hole for him. Then I'll fill it with water while we're interrogating him.
Alright, that'll work.
Oh, I'm gonna take my rope and toss one end over to Raskar.
Okay.
So that we can at least have a better support system to get people across.
Okay.
Who's left? Oh, just Raskar.
Raskar, Yulier.
Oh yeah, Ilya.
And we need to
Loki.
So Loki's in the hole already. So is Liliana. So it's just Raskar, Ilya,
Loki's
and
gonna come back up to Yulier so she can get it
Yeah.
across.
and then the Pegasus.
And Hesperus.
But Hesperus can't, he's just fly.
By the way, that one who I hit with the strike.
Yes. Not at home. I've been out.
I want another charge. Okay, all right.
I'm just out with friends.
This is a bad time to make the group.
I don't know. Okay, bye-bye. Nothing much.
Good?
Yep.
Like I said, bad time to make the group sex joke. And
Promise
what's
that
Matt
bet
doing?
we'll make the bet on Tuesday. We'll make the bet on Tuesday.
Almost there.
Meth is waiting to get
Airlifted out.
And Narissa is still unconscious, so I need you to roll a constitution save, please.
She was overhealed.
Right, she was.
yeah.
Never mind, ignore me.
Yeah. In fact, it's one of those.
So what's Narissa doing?
Why
Needs
you
to
pull
wake
out?
She's just gonna sit on that and wait.
Loki.
Is going to get down to Demon. Try very carefully to calm him quietly, and then
He's not in as much pain now, but it's a case of you touch him and he gets.
and Loki knows that much from having watched Amara enough times and having the relationship with Demon that he does. He knows not to touch Demon. He is explaining to Demon what he's doing because he knows Demon's intelligent enough to understand. Casts Tensor's floating disc under him, so he lifts up the 3 feet and is supported, and I tell him, don't move.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that one.
And Yulier is going to help Raskar with the rope that Tar is throwing over.
Okay.
Because if everyone else is getting out other ways, then they're gonna just make sure that they can get across safe and easy.
Raskar's grabbing the rope.
Yep.
And we're securing it to something, I assume.
Probably the climbing spikes.
Yeah.
Alright. And Wendy. So Vega, you held?
So, if I'm jumping in the hole, would I need a tumble or a jump check?
You need a tumble not to get hurt yourself, and
That's 30 feet though.
you would need everybody else to reflex to not hurt everybody else.
If you are a sorcerer, you can use feather fall.
Climb would also be a very
Spider
good-
climb would also be a
First,
great
get out of the
option.
hole because everybody else is already coming.
I'm getting
out
the
of it.
horse out of the hole.
He's getting the horse
Okay.
out. He's taking care of the horse.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
taking
gonna
care of
cast
the horse.
spider climb on myself and climb into the hole.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to Meth. First, I'm gonna look at Narissa. Narissa, you're gonna want to get off of the horse for this.
Oh God.
Actually, yeah.
Little kid.
I was gonna say, we could tell her easily, just cast Tensor's floating disc on you, we'll get you out. Cast Tensor's disc under yourself, we'll float you out.
Shrink feature.
Well, I can't use that for the horse because the horse.
No, but she can use it for herself.
Yes.
Or she can jump on yours.
With the dog,
As long as you guys
it's
both
a
still
3-foot space.
So no.
tiny.
She's a small. She'll be the same. She'll be stepping over top of the dog.
Yeah, it's not enough space.
It's like Paige trying to sit in a square with Latch.
Have you seen these?
Bad example because that actually works.
Well, I was gonna say, if Latch was in pain,
Oh yeah.
it's a matter of if she nudged him, it would hurt him.
Alright.
They might be able to, but
So Vega, what are we doing?
Norris can just climb on him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just climb on the
The Vega.
not so doggo.
Okay. I'm going to calmly talk to Mephistopheles, say, Mephistopheles, I'm going to make it so you can get out of the hole.
Oh
Barely the horse out of you fly.
She is going to cast Polymorph on Mephistopheles and turn him into a rabbit.
So why do you turn him into a bird?
No, because we want to be able to catch him because he also gained the intelligence of it.
Because then we can carry him out.
You now have a rabbit. Congratulations. Try riding with that.
I'm going to carry him and apparently Narissa out.
You have a biting rabbit.
I might have to go against that. You do know that you're going large to small.
Yeah, that's as long as it's not past 5.
Yeah.
Or any larger than there already is.
Yeah.
And as long as the creature is willing. Is your horse willing?
Probably not.
What's the DC on that? That's a will save?
Yes. It's your DC against.
There is no saving throw for it. It just has to be willing.
Which means there's a saving throw against
Yeah.
it. So what is your spell level?
Okay, it says no saving throw
Yeah,
for my
But if it's
spell.
not willing, then it has to do a will save.
Okay. Not the open Brendan's fences. Fuck your fences. Let's see, my spell level is 5th level.
No, that level, that spell.
Of that spell, that is going to be a level 4.
Okay, so what's your DC save to a 4? Okay, 10 plus 4 plus your charisma.
17.
It's a will 17.
I don't think it's gonna make it. Not with a 6.
Oh, it is money.
You now have a rabbit
Horse is a bunny.
and Arissa.
Carry them up.
Yeah. You already said you were gonna carry them out, and then he decided to try and resist it, and it didn't work anyways.
What's
So,
with
Well,
and it
sure,
didn't work anyways, so I had to continue. Arissa.
Arissa is out of the hole by Liliana. So.
So everyone's out of the hole. Congratulations, you're all idiots.
It actually would have retained its own intelligence.
Now, can Victor grab the dwarf, because he's got probably the highest ability to strength, and throw it in the hole?
If you would like Victor to do so, you have to ask it Victor nicely.
Oh, Victor,
What?
could you pretty please grab that dwarf and throw him in the hole?
Do Rester and I need to do balance checks?
Yes.
But can we start by talking to him before throwing him in the hole? Because perhaps he will be, as long as he's restrained, perhaps he will be willing to help us out a little.
Okay, let's restrain him, and then someone's gotta wake him up, because he's
Hang
in a
him over the
magical
hole.
sleep.
Yeah, no, there are 2 people still in the hole because they didn't make the cross.
Oh, that was a nat 1.
Oh, good Christ.
And I got an 8 because I didn't get a chance to do the rest of what I was going to do, which was to cast Featherfall on, come back up not on that other side, and cast Featherfall onto Yulier.
Well, then just do that.
No, we got moved beforehand. So,
You there. So
I thought during all that commotion you guys had moved.
no. No, I hadn't even gotten out of the hole yet. That was just getting into the hole. Tensor floating disc.
Well, she just assumed that when you did the tensor floating disc, you would go up with it after.
Well, everything else was going on, the other chaos was going on the other side. I only have time to cast the disc and get the dog up. The next turn is getting out of the hole. It takes 6 seconds for the spell to go off and get the dog up.
Makes sense.
Magic is not instantaneous, sadly.
Unless you have a spell that is instantaneous.
Raskar, that's 11.
Okay.
Who else is falling down?
Yulier!
Because even with the bonuses of the rogue, I don't think it's gonna help.
No.
What about Wendy?
Wendy's staying behind.
I'm not chancing him falling down that hole.
I
How
was just
heavy
saying,
is
you
Wendy?
wanted to stay that far. Well,
I have no idea because I was not
Wendy
given
stayed
a weight.
back at camp.
Okay.
That's my fault. I will be fixing it. I haven't had the chance.
Oh, wait, I don't have that one.
I was just
I'd have to
asking
get the
if
actual
she
physical
wanted
book.
Wendy that far away from us. Because we're not going back to camp at this point. We had taken down camp.
And Yulier, that's 17. Yeah.
17 damage? Okay, yeah, Yulier is in a bad way.
Yep.
Because, yeah, when we last spoke, we hadn't taken down camp or anything.
That's probably what we missed.
Yeah, Wendy, we knew Wendy would have been left at camp.
Everybody was
We got
here.
transported to the camp.
Everyone got transported to camp. They took it down and left. I apologize.
Okay.
That's why I was asking if Wendy will be here then, because we're not going back further.
Yeah, that's how Prometheus is here. Prometheus had been at camp.
Or you can wait to get someone to cast Featherfall against Wind. Or Fly.
Yeah, I'm married. Just wait a moment.
Yeah, I'll wait. Someone guys fly on him or something.
Okay.
Because his balance is like shit.
How
Yeah,
much does Wendy weigh?
No idea.
She doesn't know. That's my fault. I have to finish that. I haven't done so yet. Been busy. I apologize.
What is Lily's living drag?
since the other 2 were dumbasses and jumped in, Loki would obviously have now come up on the other side where it's, so Mara can get to the dog.
Okay.
But obviously standing there looking at you there, just like,
Lift off ground 400, push and drags 1,000, so probably not for a horse.
So,
Nowhere near.
Mindy's a war pony.
Yeah.
Lily won't be able to for him.
Let it like your life depends on it.
Okay. Becca.
So what do we decide to do with the dwarf here? Just
Wait, hold on a second. It is 5:20, guys. Go for your,
I guess we're waiting for the dwarf, is we're waiting for everybody to get over and dealt with, so we're all in one group again.
yes. Go for dinner. Do your things.
I'm picking him up though.
You're picking up Wendy?
No, I'm at the dwarf.
Dwarf is being picked up by,
Yeah.
Are we gonna?
If you want strength,
I don't know.
Jake, that's a total of
Not any other thing.